few more tidbits. Still haven't covered those up. Probably can cover those up with those like little doobie doobies over there. I've got stuff under there. I've got all sorts of things. I've tied my mattress down so it doesn't move. Also, because of you can buy super duper mattresses that'll cost you an arm and a leg, which is all very handy when you don't have an arm and a leg to travel around Australia. So I've just put another bit of matting under there, and I thought because I'm laying there and my hip is right about somewhere, if I don't use an arm, a leg and a hip, if I cut a hole in that bottom doubled over mattress there, I can either have it as a portaloo or I can actually set my hip in there and be a bit more comfortable. The end of the bed is a slat idea. Oh, so much shit in here. God, it's just like home, isn't it? There's a peg in case, I don't know, whatever. So this folds up out of the way to there like that sort of. It also gets tied down so you can see out the back of the car. So the base of the bed is actually a table, so I can sit in here when it's pissing down with rain. Oh look, she's going camping, let's make it rain. And I've got my bedding under there so I can pull all that bedding out. That looks like a dead sheep. Roadkill. Hey dogs. And I've got my sleeping bag under there. I've also got a sleeping bag inside a sleeping bag. So that's just sitting in two little holder thingy bobs. I've got my safe over the back there to put all my billions of dollars in, and a heater over there. So during the day I can just take these legs out, lift it up and out. I've got one of those little white base things underneath that. So we take that out, and that one's fallen out, and that just folds down to bugger all. Oh look, oh, for goodness sake, get out of the way. So that just folds downish, and so the safe's over there. I can have storage here. I can either put the back of the instead of having these legs, you can put the back of your driver's seat down and rest that on it so it's a bit more angled. Because at this stage of the game, my bed goes down, and by the end of the morning, I'm actually back in the driver's seat going, what the far out? Oh look, there's a nice bit of black crap. Looks like chewing gum. So that just sits up, and I can store things underneath it, or I can get it out of the way. But it's good to have that table there, so you can sit inside. As we know, camping is not all about going outdoor, is it? Because if it's going to rain, it's going to rain. These little guys here, I had these things. These are all very well, but you've got to actually physically pull them out all the time. So I've got some little drawer things which are easier. Also, there's nothing worse when you're going on a holiday and you have a head-on with a semi-trailer, because it's really annoying. It puts a damper on things. So what you've got to do is make sure that's just a wing nut. Oh, hello, wing nut. And that just holds that steady in place so nothing can move. So if you have a head-on, which you probably don't want to do, that's not on your day 4 of your camping trip, is it? Make sure that there's nothing sitting up here that can fly forward. Even a roll of toilet paper can kill you. Probably if you're doing something out in the bush and you haven't got any toilet paper, well, that's going to kill you. But it's also, if you hit something at 100 k's and 100 k's, that's a 200 k velocity, bang! That toilet paper's going to come straight through the cabin, hit you in the back of the head, and you're going to be shit. Back here, I've actually put in slatting. I've got my hot water bottles under there in my little small stoop, but I've just put I've taken the wood out, because I was sleeping on wood, so I've just put in some webbing. And then at night time, whoops, that sits up onto there. So I can actually sit there and have a little bit of a read. And I can also put it up a bit higher, like that, so I can sit up even more higher. If you don't have your hair in a ponytail, you're okay. And I just store things under there, but I've only just got 2 little blocks just to hold that there. I've also got this bit of string here to, when I'm in beddy bars, all ready to go to sleep for another night, I can just pull that up. Oh, it worked before. Pull that up, and then I can pull it up again. Oh, and fall crashing back down to my death. And that sits back down like that. Oh, it's exciting, isn't it? So there's all sorts of things happening here. Being a Gemini, I've got stuff coming out of my ears. Magnetic lights. I'm going off grid, of course, but I don't need. I've got a solar panel which I don't know how to use. Apparently, you're supposed to put it in the sun, and all sorts of wonderful things happen. But if you've got all these are just magnetic as well. They take a couple of batteries and they last forever and a day. And you've got a bright light, and then you've got a quieter light, and then you've got a red one. Oh my God, what the fuck? Where am I? So they're good, and it just sticks on to anywhere. But so they're all good things. They're pretty cheap these days. This one here is great because it uses a dyno, some other. So it recharges itself. It doesn't have any batteries in it. You just go like that, and you turn it on, and you've got light. Look at that. Geez, a caveman would have killed for that, wouldn't they? And just any places you can't get into. If you don't want to go grabbling around and trying to get in the back of things, just make little cubby holes. A couple of hinges, which I've already shown you this, but you know. Oh, lovely, very nice. There seems to be holes everywhere. And that's also that pull-up one over there. I've got that little, you just need little sliders. That's just screwed on with a washer to hold the gas cooker in when you're travelling, so it doesn't crash onto your feet when you stop for a bloody cup of coffee and break your foot. Same thing again. I've got these things. Why aren't these full of chocolate instead of pegs? These ones here, you lift up and out, so they're all locked in. There's my up and go. I've been looking for that. They go in there, which are all good, and you keep all your little doobie-doobies. Put down that rubber matting stuff so everything doesn't rattle. Because if things rattle, so do you. That goes there like that. And then I've just put drawers in here as well. So drawers are much easier than having to pull these guys out. And one of these things, they're just a multi-department convenience something or other freaking thing. And they're good just for putting your food in. So you put tins and your cup of soups and your overhead camp shafts and your lobster mornay. And more little containers. Always got to have containers. It's very exciting to have containers. All these collapsible fold down things are a wonderful idea. If and when you're going to do any dishes. What that's going to happen. And then I've got the water gravity fed, which just hooks onto. Yes, I know, I was going to say that. That hooks onto there, and there they go, and his lead is off. Great. So this is just a water gravity fed thingy bob. So you just drop it down, fill up your water, and then hook it back up again. Oh, there they go. Hang on. Right, back again. Okay, so I've shown you all that, blah, blah, blah. Get the size esky that you maybe need or not, I don't know. I've got the petrol can at the back there. I've also got a funnel, which is very important to make sure that the funnel is not sitting in the door when you go and close it, because you will smash the shit out of it. Because a friend of mine did that. And a windshield. Windshield are very good. Good to have a windshield at the back of the car and also one at the front. That's just good for putting around your gas when you're cooking. Because Murphy's Law, Murphy should have been killed years ago under this law. So that just gets tucked away there. La-di-da-di, la-di-da. And I told you that was just a little fold down half of a... Ah, really? Pull down half of a... Oh, what do you call it? Lining board, which no one ever uses. No one irons anymore. Oh, well, I don't, because I'm not a greenie, but I am a greenie. So there you go. So that's basically what it is. I've got a nice little area. I've filled up all the holes. I've sunk all these thingy bobs. Just got to get the stuff out of there. And then I'll be painting. Maybe white's always a very good colour, but it just gets scratched and dirty and all that shit. So maybe black. Black's a good colour. And I've got things, some more, solar lights. You don't need lots of lights and things. But once I work out the solar panel, everything will just be a complete and utter breeze, won't it?